microwave-producing devices. The first is a cordless phone, and Rob has a meter that measures the radiation, and it makes a sound too, so you can get a sense of what the exposures are. So we're ready to, did you want to say anything else?
Will your mic come over and reach this point, possibly? The speaker.
Yeah, the speaker's up there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's a cordless phone. Can everyone hear that? That's the radiation coming from a cordless phone. And so if you unplug it, it's gone right away. Okay? The next one is a wireless baby monitor. Now, most people are trying to protect their babies by putting a monitor next to them. A wireless baby monitor continuously emits microwave radiation. In Europe, you get ones that are voice activated, so they're off except when the baby makes a sound and then the mother is alerted. And the last one is a Wi-Fi router. And it just takes a little while. You do that. That's the normal sound for a Wi-Fi router. And they're so powerful. All of these are so powerful that you can actually listen to them at least 100 meters away. So if you take your cordless phone and go to your neighbors, you can still hear that. If you take your cordless phone and go to your neighbors, you can probably still get a call. And same thing, you can go to your neighbors when your baby's being microwaved and still hear them. Now, are you going to demonstrate any of the material?
Yes, we can do that.
Okay, now there's ways you can shield yourself. The best thing to do is simply not have the technology in your home. Use everything wired as much as possible. But in the event that you can't, where the radiation is coming from your neighbors or from outside, there's material you can buy. And this is it's almost like a cotton fabric that has silver fiber in it. And so we're going to turn on the Wi-Fi router. Okay, it locks a little bit. And what people do is they use this fabric and put it on their windows, so if there's a cell tower coming in, then you can actually shield it. And you know, usually when I give demonstrations like this, I whip off my jacket and throw it over, and it has no effect, even though it looks like silver. It's not real, not this thing. So there's material you can put on, film you can put on your windows. There's actually paint that will reflect the radiation. And unfortunately, you know, this is the lengths to which some people have to go. Really, really sensitive people will take that material, it's called Swiss Shield, and they will put it as a canopy around their bed. So basically they're making a Faraday cage for themselves, and they at least can get a good night's sleep without being exposed to the radiation. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Bill. And thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Havas. Up next, we'll have Mr. Rodney Palmer. Rodney Palmer spent 20 years as a journalist in Canada. He was an investigative reporter for CBC Radio and Television. For 8 years, he was a foreign correspondent for CTV News based in India, China, and the Middle East. Since returning to Collingwood to raise his children, Rodney stumbled upon what he calls the biggest story of his career, the inadvertent exposure of a generation of children